So, how's life? It's been decent. Why? Um, nothing. Nothing really. Um, no, but seriously, I was trying to go on Halloween, and there were some people that stumbled upon me. How many? Two of them. Alright, two, okay. So, did they ask you out or something, or what did they do? Nothing, like especially anything. They're just wondering if I wanted to smoke, and I of course said no because I don't smoke really. Yeah, I don't smoke either. Marlboro, so I said get the fuck out of it. Um, it feels like I have something to say, but I can't really remember it. Um, what? I don't know. Feels strange. I don't know. You know what? I'll save it till next time. If I can remember correctly when I wake up from my endless nightmares of freaking picture layouts and all this stuff with freaking you know I don't know what you're talking about, but I think I get what you mean there. Alright, that's been interesting. So see you tomorrow, I guess. I see you. God damn. All maybe drinking needs to stop. After I've gone through with the freaking septic guy Sam, who was a goddamn terrorist. He's been stealing shit from me. Yeah, literally anything. Anything for views. Nah, what am I talking about? Dude, what? I just remembered something. Wait, what? I forgot to watch something. You can't possibly... Yes, I do. This is the boss, and today it's gonna be very special the boss watches, because this one is the Halloween special, and yes, this is true and only, because I forgot that I had this one on the line for this year's Halloween special, and then for some reason I changed it to the plush video, which there'll be 2 or 3 of them now. Well, mostly 2 for November, and then 2 on December, 1 on both January and February, or maybe 2 on whatever the hell. But anyways, if you have been a long fan of my channel, you will know that I've watched the top 22 gaming creepypastas, for which the reaction video was deleted due to a fucking copyright music that I mistakenly added, cause that removed the goddamn audio for the original video, for which I watched from a goddamn Wii U. Or the Xbox 360, if you will. I think it was on the Wii U. Yeah, I think it was. So I'm not gonna do that bullshit again, so, yeah, let's get straight into this, shall we?
This video contains flashing lights,
Oh,
scary and creepy
I remember
content,
you.
disturbing, violent, and graphic images, jump
I haven't
scares,
seen this one
pop-ups,
in
and
like
sudden loud
years,
noises.
so I
Viewer
forgot which
discretion
list
advised.
it included. Woo!
Ever since video gaming became popular in the 70s and 80s, there have been creepy occurrences,
Well, Polybius.
hoaxes, glitches, and finally,
Was it
creepypastas about
Misfortune
the
of
strange
TP?
realm of video
The
games.
Tales Stalkers.
They have been around for a long time.
Oh, holy shit.
No matter how much we say it's just a game, it still finds a way to creep themselves back into our mind and present us with an unnerving experience after the
Hi
game is
again.
turned off. Now,
Pokemon
we are giving you our list
Black, I
of
think it
the
was. I don't
top
know.
22 gaming Creepypastas.
All Torture. Yeah, I've heard about All Torture Souls. Well, just in case, I'm using the old thumbnail from this video, which they replaced with new ones. So, because I'm gonna update the channel's videos thumbnails. So yeah.
Unknown format.
Unknown format.
Unknown format is a creepypasta, which is about how the player rips his friend's game collection, uses a torrent to download and mount the games. However, when he switches the computer to a Japanese language, all the games he plays
What the hell happened
turns
here?
into a nightmarish vision of their former selves. To top it off, this gameplay causes the player to start going insane by some of the imagery that is in place in the story. This may not be the most famous or popular creepypasta you can find, but in my opinion, it's totally
looks like your face on the right.
that is not commonly used in creepypastas.
Is that Sonic?
That is what makes it so perfectly haunting.
Well, speaking of haunting, I see it right now. Jesus.
JVK.
Oh yeah, the Morgan creepypasta, which the cameraman read.
JVK is a creepypasta based on the game Morrowind.
Wow, he sounds like
According to this creepypasta, if you start the game, it will crash. So you need to load it up in DOSBox. When you launch the EXE,
the good old
start
DOS.
off in a new game where all the main characters
I
have
play
been
Star Wars
killed,
Dark Forces with it,
causing the game
and
to be
Doom,
unbeatable.
the classic Doom games from the
As you wander
90s.
around the sandbox, you'll notice a weird in-game creature called the Assassin.
Yeah, the Assassin,
that
yeah.
follows the player, watching you.
The one who
and doing
carries the
generally
corpse.
creepy things. If you stand idle, you'll lose health. And during the whole duration of the game, you will constantly be losing health. Once the player is dead, it's said that the assassin crawls all over the player's body and lets out a menacing screech.
Ooh. Ooh. Damn. I think there's some videos of it, but gameplay
The
of
Hall
it.
of Tortured Souls.
Of the whole Tortured Souls.
From as far back as the early 90s, the development teams at Microsoft have been slipping Easter eggs into their software. Microsoft Office is very notable for this. In the 97 edition,
Why would you delete the
Rudimentary
system?
Flight Simulator, Pinball Game, and Magic 8 Ball were hidden inside of Excel, Word, and Access, respectively. Then there's Excel 95, whose developers hid a creepy maze game called The Hall of Tortured Souls. The title alone would be bad enough.
I don't know how
They
though.
went further with the addition of low-resolution shots of the dev team, plastered against garish red walls.
Yep. I think it's like IRL creepypasta, or I don't know. No, I'll stay away from my theories though.
Super Mario 64. Damned.
Alright then.
Super Mario 64 Damned is your standard creepy Mario pasta,
Mario.
with a few things done right and a little differently.
Okay, you're
Basically, as
freaking
the
me
story
out.
goes, the player goes to the local game store, and out of a
What
pure
the
nostalgia rush, he tries to get a Nintendo 64.
That'll happen
with
to your
games
left
in it.
hand, man.
However, when he goes to buy it, the game owner gives it to them for free due to the complaints the old owners gave them about the game. They then head home and play it. And the creepy and gruesome events unfold.
That I can see. And what could be stuff
Luna
from
game.
Oh, yep, Luna game. Yep.
Our Brony viewers may know about this one.
Oh yeah.
The Luna game
I'm not a
is a
Brony though,
download
so
that was uploaded
I know
by
what
an
they look like
unknown
though.
individual to
God
the
damn,
popular
y'all
fan
freaky.
site Equestria Daily. When it was uploaded,
Heard about that
it got
website
a rather
before.
fast reaction to its scary jump scare content.
Yep.
And it was taken
Watch
down
videos of
really
it as
quickly.
well.
This led to EQD's
Even
new
if Sam made
standard for
fifth one.
submission. However, the damage was done, and the bronies who played are already scarred from the tormented soul of Apple Bloom
Oh,
that appears
I
in the
watched
final
it thanks to
splash
some ordinary
page.
gamers.
Since the creation of Luna Game, there have been several more that have been released, but none have the initial scare factor that the first one had to offer.
God damn, smile, Pinkie Pie, right?
Hero Brine.
Up here, Brian. Here we go.
Hero Brine, also known as Him, is believed to be the
Him.
ghost of
Sorry.
Minecraft creator Notch's brother.
Yep.
Pictures of
It's
Hero
been circulating
Brine
back in the
began popping
day.
up in the late summer of 2010.
Yep.
The The most well-known and most common rendition of the rumor is that a gamer, while in single player, found an NPC with a default skin, but with white eyes. Following the encounter, strange occurrences started happening in this game, such as man-made objects appearing that he did not create, trees missing their leaves, perfect 2x2 tunnels underground lit with redstone torches, and pyramids of sand in the ocean. Soon enough, more and more Herobrine pictures were appearing on forums. Pretty soon, Notch tweeted about the subject saying, "Herobrine isn't real in any way. No, I never had a brother. Well, there's a half-brother that I never met.
It didn't
But
say
he's
that.
not in the game." That seemed to raise further questions, and more Herobrine pictures continued to appear.
It's thanks to modding.
The game developers
It has been
even
solved
made a
like
showcount of it and added
it's a few years ago.
removed Herobrine at the end of some of the game's patch notes. We may never know if Herobrine is a lost soul stuck in a video game or
Oh my
a hoax,
god.
but it keeps us interested.
Right? Oh, Gears mod. Damn. I think it says, "So you've made it this far." What happened to it?
Pokemon Buried Alive.
I think I read this.
Buried Alive is a supposed hidden code in the original Pokemon Red and Blue versions. It replaces Cubone's mother as the boss of Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. A
Okay.
battle would commence and show a horrific
Oh, that's
model of
the
a
Bird
rotting
Alive.
corpse
Yeah,
reaching out of
I
the
know what
ground.
that is.
Buried Alive uses a number of high levels, so the battle can be extremely tough.
Mewtwo.
If the player loses the battle against Buried Alive, he will exclaim about raw meat, followed by several lines of gibberish before proceeding to drag the player underground with him. The game over screen shows Buried Alive holding the dead corpse of the player.
Jeez. I don't know if I want to, but you seem like a nice guy, but I don't
The
know.
Theater.
Oh god, the theater.
The game
God
in
forbid
question
that game.
is indeed
There's
called
two
The
versions of this
Theater,
game, by the way.
and was developed by a company
Yeah.
called Salida Software.
Or it's
This
Salada,
company
I don't
made
know.
learning softwares, so the theater was probably
Wow, looking at
meant to be some sort of
them
educational
16-bit
entertainment
posters,
game.
though.
The game was obviously never finished, probably from the lack of funding or the whole company going under.
Thank you. Please
Players
enjoy
talked
the
about
movie.
this game
Yeah.
coming out at around the same time as Doom, back in 1993.
Up to
Just
Avatar.
like Kill Switch, it was very obscure and very hard to find, and those who did have it denied playing it due to the disturbing nature of the game. There was also a few bootleg copies, but none were like the original claims. The game was set in a first-person
And don't mind the
perspective
background on the
flat
right side.
sprites
It's
in a
basically just a
3D
goddamn
environment
screensaver.
that was extremely glitchy.
Hold on, let me fix it.
The original idea was to select a movie from the posters on the wall, enter the theater, and play a minigame. But what's described in the
There we
story
go.
is what happens if you don't select a movie. If you continue to enter the theater without choosing a movie, odd, sometimes creepy things will happen. Glitching past mini-games like this causes variables to reach values that weren't meant to.
Ah, Mr.
resulting
Squirrely
in things
Face.
appearing
Long
where they
time no
shouldn't.
see.
It is a very well-written pasta, and we suggest you give it a listen or a read.
I don't remember. I think I can't remember. I read it. I don't know. Well, it's just like a fucking brick wall there, just blocking the whole entrance to the theater. That's interesting.
Kill Switch.
I think I know what it is. I don't remember.
Kill Switch is different from
Not the
your standard
shooter, though, but
creepypasta,
this.
in the sense that you can't reproduce it and you can't play it, but it's still pretty damn scary. Kill Switch, according to the
Speed.
pasta,
Okay.
was made by a small Czech company called Karvina Corporation. As soon as the game was completed,
Ah,
it erased
damn.
itself, so it couldn't be played again.
Fucking
On top of that,
camera
there
just
were only
couldn't.
5,000 copies ever made, so the game is non-existent nowadays. The game sounds rather fun with your choice of 2 different characters to lead through a haunted mine that just so happens to be infested with the dead. But
Damn.
sadly, this pasta is simply not true.
Hold on.
It was extremely well written by a professional writer with a tiny link to her site on the Creepypastas page.
Yo, Tats girl, can you send us some maps? Damn, you need to give me some.
Fallout 3,
What am I doing?
Number Station.
Oh yeah, I've
The
heard
Fallout
about it
3
as well.
Number
Yeah.
Station is a creepypasta about one of the number stations in the game. On this station,
Still can't
the voice
believe
actor of the radio
that
station
predicted 2
host,
things.
Free Dog, is
Right?
heard reciting strange numbers
The
and
Ospa and
sentences,
the
such as,
death of
"Have you
Gary
watched my YouTube
Coleman.
videos yet?
I think his name
I
was.
uploaded myself kicking bombs in the nuts,"
Oh
followed
yeah.
by the numbers 2, 4, 1, 6, 1, 2, 2, 4.
That's supposed to be the date for the end of the world, I think.
Other sentences said things like, "The Queen has died today. The world mourns. As on days like these, we are all Brits," followed by 4, 2, 3, 1, 9, 2, 0, 1, 4.
But that's supposed to be, I
When
don't know.
looking at the numbers closer, it is shown that they are all actually dates. The most unnerving about this is 1, 2, 0, 5, 5, 2, 8,
Here it is.
0, 1, 0, or 1205, May 28th, 2010. The date and time of the death of Gary Coleman.
Yep.
What does this mean about the other numbers then? It seems
The top one is the most
only time
notable
will
one.
tell. Misfortune.
Up here's misfortune. I think GB means Game Boy, which is obvious.
Misfortune.gb
Oh, something's
is
itchy
about a
Jimmy
haunted
man's
game
hand.
for the
Arm, I mean.
1989 Game Boy. The story behind the game is rather vague. You play the part of a little boy wandering around in a gothic building. While in the building, the player meets a strange
Oh, you can play this as well, but it's
who is implied to be the devil himself.
a bit different than
When the player meets this creature,
original
a text
gameplay
box
footage.
appears that says, "I exist within the very fabric of reality. Do you want to challenge me?"
Sure.
You're given the option to choose yes or no. And if you pick yes, then the creature responds with, "Then let's begin."
Oh yes.
You will eventually come across a room containing 4 small cabins, and in this room a text box will appear that says, "Choose wrong, and misfortune will befall your loved ones. Are you ready to play?" If the player chooses the wrong cabin, the screen will cut to black, and then a high-resolution picture of the creature will appear above a text box that reads, "I am God."
Okay then.
Many who have played this game have suffered from depression, become jittery in everyday life, and even committed suicide. People say that the game is still available through the internet. You can go ahead and play it if you want. At your own risk, of course.
How did I clear the water? Is it like a eraser type thing?
Tails Doll Curse.
Oh, here we go. No.
The Tails Doll is a
No.
mythical demonic being that holds many
Thank God there's no
gamers in
official
its
plushes of you, but they're fan made.
For those who don't,
Why did you make fan
the
maids?
Tails Doll is a hidden character in the video game Sonic R,
Yep, Sonic R.
an installment of the Sonic the
I played
Hedgehog
before, but for some
franchise
reason it couldn't work on my
created by
PC.
Sega
I don't know.
Enterprises. Sonic R was the only game that ever had the Tails Doll in it.
Yep.
The Tails
And a
Doll
metal
looks
nipples.
somewhat different than its origin. It is, of course, a doll with a red gem affixed to its forehead.
Yep.
Supposedly, the curse of the Tails Doll is that if you beat Sonic R completely, the Tails Doll will jump out of your TV or spontaneously appear and kill you.
Jesus.
The song Can You Feel the Sunshine, in reverse, composed by Richard Jakes and sung by T.J. Davis,
Can you
appears in
feel
the
the
accounts of the
sunshine?
doll. If you take one step deeper into the rumor than the surface of the creepy tale, you will discover that you have found an urban legend.
Which one is it? Jesus.
Pokemon Creepy Black.
And I think it's about the
This
ghost, right?
creepypasta is about a bootleg Pokemon game. When starting up the game, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. You get your typical Professor Oak speech, name yourself, and then go to Oak's lab to get your first Pokemon. Instead of just Bulbasaur,
That's not Ghost, that's Kakuna.
The player has the option to pick a fourth Pokemon, called Ghost.
There it is.
Ghost is only level 1, with one move.
Curse. Yep. I know about this.
The sprite of Ghost is also the same sprite as the ghosts you would normally see in Lavender Town.
Just gives Pokemon Curse and all
Going into
that.
battle with Ghost, no Pokemon could attack it. The game would say that they were too scared to move. When Ghost would use Curse, the screen would go black and the cry of your opponent's Pokemon would be heard. When the battle screen would return, the defending Pokemon would be gone, implying it had died.
But you could attack the train as well. Damn.
The game would fast forward many years later to an old man in Lavender Town, which is supposedly an older version of the player. The game would then enter battle mode, where the player must fight with Ghost. Ghost would eventually win, killing the player. The game would then shut itself off and reset.
I thought it was only level 1. It went up to level 23. When back in then it was level 5. Jesus.
NES.
Ah, yes. My all-time favorite gaming
It
creepypasta.
details the events of what happens to a Godzilla fan who happened to gain a copy
Perfectly
of
nails the
NES
screenshots
Godzilla.
and all that.
The story begins with the player explaining how he
There's
recently bought
Gizora.
an NES and was looking for a copy of Godzilla to relive some nostalgic memories. As he recalls his accounts of the game, the story goes from some
Bagheera,
odd
that's
experiences
his
to a
name.
truly unnerving tale.
Nice edit.
Throughout his experience,
Hidora.
he screenshots every creepy image that the game has to
Oh
offer,
yes, we got that glitch
such as
there.
weird and creepy looking
There's
enemies.
Red.
The story even goes so far to say that he ended up
Whoa.
putting it on eBay,
That was a split second of
Somewhere out
Red
there.
right there. Red's face.
where someone now can even play this disturbing game.
Oh yes. Hell yeah.
Evil Auto Berserk.
In the 1980s,
Yep.
there was an
Berserk
arcade
actually
cabinet called
existed.
Berserk.
I mean, it still
It was
exists
made
now,
and
but
spawned a bit of controversy. Apparently, 2 people died at the ripe young
yep,
ages
it actually
after
happened.
experiencing heart attacks. This, of course, was after they were able to post their high
God
scores
damn it,
in
Otto.
the game cabinet. Now, as the story goes, Otto is one of the most evil characters in gaming history, as named by several different sites. This is due to the fact that he watches the player die with a smile on his face. However, Otto got his name from one of the developer's bosses, which is Otto, who used to chew people out on the job with a
Evil Otto.
grin on his face still.
I was thinking of Octavius when it
Now,
says
whether
it.
this
Or
cabinet is
Octopus.
cursed, or if it's just coincidence,
Doc
Berserk
Ock.
and Evil Otto has made its mark on creepy gaming history.
Yep. That's a real well editing the whole thingy on the list.
Mario.
Yep. I think I've heard about this one.
Mario is a creepypasta about a strange hack that is
Yoshi.
completely surrounded in mystery, even to this day. The first user to try it reported that the compressed RAR
Yeah, you can actually
file,
play this one as well.
simply named Mario, was very
Mhm.
limited. He found a text file with nothing but nonsensical characters and a single repeated phrase, "Find me." The game
Yeah.
itself was not in a format that was available to play. After some adjustments, he managed to explore the chilling tale. When he started playing, he noticed some things
Okay.
out of the ordinary. For example, the opening message was altered. There was no enemies in sight, and no music was playing. While going through the levels, each one became less colorful, and message boxes quoting spiteful messages about Mario
I hate you.
appeared. Many have speculated that the end of the short title is a representation of Mario's suicide and descent to a hell of his own making. All in all, it makes for an unnerving experience. When a player beat one of the castles, a message appeared, highlighting some gruesome details about a certain victim. The nightmare doesn't end there. When someone else on the forum returned to decode the text file, they discovered that it was instead an image. When they converted the text file to a JPEG, they found a frightening image. No one is entirely sure what the image is meant to represent. If the image was indeed a murder victim or a joke Easter egg, the answer remains a mystery.
That, I think, is like a the murder victim that was mentioned there. I think so. Oh, that's awesome.
Polybius is a theory that states that in the arcade age, there used to be an arcade cabinet called Polybius.
Hold on a second.
People wanted to play this game so badly that they formed lines and even fights broke out over it.
Yep.
But why did the people of Portland, New Oregon want to play this game so badly? According to the Creepypasta, it is said that this was a part of a series of experiments done by the government in the same vein as MK
and then the men in black suits will come and pick up the data as well.
Was close to that of LSD.
And use that data, this version.
Anxiety, insomnia, headaches, seizures, and depression. Or became an anti-gaming activist after playing it. But the story does not end there. The arcade owners claim that men in black suits came into the arcade and collected data from the cabinets. This has led people to theorize that the government may have had a large involvement. It is not that far off either, because the government made a deal with Atari, the makers of Battlezone, to help them make a special version to help them train troops months before Polybius came out, which just adds to the possibility of government involvement. This theory has many aspects to it, such as Polybius has been in the Simpsons TV series, and the other
thanks to
around this game. Well,
thanks to Simpsons.
It just makes you think.
Oh, there's like a laptop in there. I remember seeing that video, and then someone just comes out and chases the ones that saw them. So yeah.
When the first copies of Pokemon
Older Tunnel Syndrome, okay.
Came out in Japan,
yeah, a lot of people heard about this one.
Would be rushed to the hospital, and some would apparently commit suicide. This was because of a certain musical theme that played when the player would reach Lavender Town, a dark town with a tower full of graves. The original Lavender Town theme music was an MIDI that was run on 2 channels called a binaural effect, so that children wearing headphones would hear one thing out of one ear and one out of the other.
Yep.
The two would theoretically
it's one of those things
combine in the brain to form a unique sound. The way the theme's multiple channels ran together,
the way YouTube looked.
Many children in the range of 7 to 12
still missed a video player though.
Migraine headaches. Eventually, it led to 4 deaths in children wearing headphones for an extended period of time. These deaths were caused by brain swelling, a heart attack, and 2 pain-induced suicides. Quick action by Nintendo Corporation and Game Freak got the product recalled within hours of the news.
Yep.
They dithered the track,
stop shaking,
making it single-toned. The problems caused by an unexpected psychological effect have not occurred since.
Yeah, because that version was like updated, so yeah.
Red Dead Redemption.
What?
Red Dead Redemption by Rockstar has some very
I haven't played this one in a long time.
and deep quests and things that make you think.
I haven't even touched my PS3 in a long time as well.
Some pretty creepy aspects about it. So let's start with a seemingly innocent newspaper that informs the player the abandoned town of Tumbleweed may be haunted. And after a personal exploration of the mansion, I've heard some creepy things, such as footsteps, whispering, and a door that closes and opens upon itself. I've seen some creepy shadows.
This was not a
creepypasta,
like
as well
a
as a few coffins in the basement.
you know,
Could there have been a murder here?
like a one of
Maybe
the
there's some more to the story than we thought.
Easter
Upon
eggs.
further
No, I don't know.
investigation, the church's lights are left on at night. On
Oh
the altar,
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
statement
I've seen
written
that.
on the wood. The devil has gotten into the beast. Again, there must be more to what meets the eye in this creepy town, but we've barely scratched the surface of what this game has to offer, so we must move on. Now at this point, if you do not want spoilers, then end the video. For those of you who don't mind,
Yeah, I don't
let's
mind.
begin. There is a side quest in the game that is given to you by a mysterious stranger who claims to know you. This is important because in Red Dead's story, John Marston is gunned down in a heart-wrenching way. And after that's over, you can see the graves of John's wife, John's uncle, and John Marston himself. 3 bullets, 3 graves. Makes you think, doesn't it?
For some reason, the stranger's a goddamn ghost. Ghosts are the future. Freaking man, predictable.
Sonic.exe.
Oh, here we go.
Sonic.exe is
No.
one of the most famous and scariest creepypastas known among the gaming community. The story starts off with the player Tom receiving a disc from his friend Kyle, who he had not heard from in several weeks. It also contained a note saying, "Destroy the disc.
Oh, Jesus.
I couldn't get him. He's too fast for me."
Due
Due to being too big of a Sonic fan, to let go of the disc, he proceeds
It
to
looks
play
like a fucking zombie
his
for some
worst
reason.
nightmares come to
It's like-
fruition. The first thing he notices is when the first second when you press
Boom.
start, a
Yep.
twisted image of Sonic
Still remember
is
to this
seen on
day.
a dark gray sky and a blood red lake with the writing Sega
666.
in the lower right hand side.
Well, that's a
As
high
it
6 right there.
Sonic tortures the player, taunting him with in-game levels, text,
Yeah, multiple
and
versions of this
toys
one's been
on
released.
poor wood
The latest one being
levels.
the 7th
The
version.
game sonic.exe also has a fan-made port, which just looks
Yep.
like how it is on the creepypasta described it.
And there's also
It's also
salad.exe.
video seen now.
Yep.
But no known copy of the actual sonic.exe exists.
Well, not actual, but Eric has a fan-made version of I'll explain later. If it's about Gygas, then I think I know about this one.
And it's apparent why. This NES game is considered a masterpiece by its fans.
Yep.
With funny
I think this game is also Markiplier's
lovable
favorite
cast
of all time, I
characters,
think.
And its innocent, loving world, right? Well, that's until you get to the Gygas boss. At first you may notice that you're walking up to this random set of tubes, but after further
That's
inspection,
literally
it
organs,
looks
I
a
think.
lot like a woman's uterus.
Oh, never
This
mind.
itself is a rather huge change to the cute setting and the characters we are used to.
There he is.
But what we have seen so far is not even the worst to come. The boss Gygas is freaking scary as hell compared
Yep.
to the rest of the world. Now, if we inspect it further, the negative space of the boss actually looks like a fetus.
Yeah, I was just about to
And
say
there's a
that.
reason for that. After an interview with the head developer of Earthbound, he said when he was a child, he went to a movie theater and walked in on the wrong movie. The movie he walked in on was none other than The Policeman and the Dismembered Beauty. According to the dev, this scared him, and it gave him the idea for this game. Even earlier in the game, you may notice that there is a part of Earthbound where Ness is attacked by police officers. This actually mirrors a case in America, where police brutality was frequent and common. Overall, the
Yep.
Gygas being an aborted fetus and all the creepy imagery that is seen is supposed to tell the tale of how Ness and the developer lost their innocence as a child so early on by being thrown into a cruel and
Innocence.
unjust
Jesus.
world. This is why it continues to scare gamers to this day.
I was just about to say that. God damn it, NDL.
And finally,
Mongoose.
the number one creepypasta.
This one I think it is.
Background.
Yep. It's obvious.
Drowned Creepypasta.
There's videos as well. Yep. This was an example.
This creepypasta has actual footage of the game and a story that connects the videos together. While the gameplay shows the footage of the glitch,
it's still freaky as hell to watch them though.
The creepypasta explains the player's reactions and how he felt with the haunted Majora's Mask cartridge.
Deducible, I think his name is.
One of the scariest creepypastas out there, with its format of WMV,
Ben.
The fact that it's hard to tell if it's fake or not, as well as the overwhelming evidence that suggests it's real, makes it extremely hard to tell. Another fact that adds more realism to this creepypasta is that if you ask Cleverbot if he knows what happened to Ben,
oh yeah,
sometimes he responds with "Ben drowned" or other generally creepy things. This leads
Ben was drowned.
Question. Was that cartridge really cursed? Did Ben really drown? And is he really out there today? That's for you, the reader, to decide.
Well, hello.
Makes our list.
Why, hello there, Ben. Up he comes. Yep. And that's where it ends, right?
We at Top Videos would like to wish all of you a happy, safe, but mostly scared-filled Halloween.
You just got my words there, NDL. You lucky bastard. Yeah, that's been it. And what was this? If it's what that's what I think it is. It's just, they always just change the thumbnails for all these, and I think it's still evolving. But the one thing that's still on my watching all the SCPs list is the top 18 scariest SCPs 2. And then I'm gonna have to watch the SCP tapes where they answer the questions that Tats's fans asked in the comment section of the the ask a question to SCP blank when it was open, and then it was closed, and then the answers were shown in the next video later on. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's it, I guess. Wow, I have to tell everyone how me and my friends faced sonic.exe. Especially me, though, because it'll be an interesting tale to tell you all. But in the meantime, this is where I get off. What am I doing? Anyways, if you enjoyed this one, then please give it a like, which means a lot. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't want to miss any of my videos. And yes, of course, I've been watching that with you, because it would have been a bit weird to watch it from the Wii U on Xbox One for some reason. I don't know why, but I always felt like watching it from here. So maybe one day we'll watch from a console once again. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to return to this one after the BS audio removal on that original. And I know this video doesn't even get that amount of views as the original one did, but hey, I always wanted to bring this one back. Oh yeah, one more thing. What was it? Oh yeah, the sonic.exe cartridge. Eric sort of got that cartridge though, but it's not the real sonic.exe. It's basically a modded Sonic the Hedgehog 1 with the sonic.exe edition that's been put into it. And if I remember correctly, then Eric, or Ultimate DS, man, if you will, made like a playthrough of it, and then for some reason deleted it because I don't know if it was unsatisfied with it. But when I saw the gameplay of it through his video, that he showed it to me privately. It was interesting, and there's like a clip of it in one of the what is it? One of the best of videos. I don't know. I don't remember which video we showed. And there was like 2 other videos that were there as well, which I forgot apparently. I don't know. I miss making videos for them someday. But you know, the adult life is always in a way in different times, and it's just yeah. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys have a safe and as he said, the most fun for Halloween, most fun for Halloween or whatever it says. I don't know. But anyways, have a great, happy Halloween, everyone, and yay! So if you enjoyed it, then please give it a like, which means a lot, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't want to miss any of my videos and live streams. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, yeah, I have to tell the story to my friends. So yeah. Anyways, stay safe and stay strong as always. Take care, guys, and peace.